Hi, Clara Berta. Welcome to my meetup. We have Jeanette Chaswood speaking about color today and how it affects you, your body, your home, your life, everything. So thank you so much for coming.
So, my parents actually raised me to be an interior designer, but they didn't know it. They didn't even know what an interior designer was. I'm not sure they still do. But anyway, it's kind of an obscure profession. Those of you who've done it, people don't really always get exactly what it is we do. But my mother loved to move furniture. She loved to change the house around. And she said when she bought her house, she was never moving. So since most people moved houses every 7 years, she thought it perfectly normal that she moved her house around every 7 weeks. So it was not uncommon for us to come home from school or wake up on a Saturday and say, "Hello, girls." That's me and my sister. We're going to move the couch in there. We're going to move the bookcase over there. We're going to trade these rooms out. Oh, by the way, you're going to sleep in this room now. You know, and I came home from college one year. So, Mom, things are looking kind of iffy. Just get out the paintbrush, peel the wallpaper. We did. She had free labor, so we could do anything we wanted. But it was great. And, you know, as you're a kid, you don't realize that everybody else isn't doing this. So to me, this was normal. She says, "My kid's dyslexic." I said, this is the problem. So the stripes were about yay wide. And because the kid was dyslexic, they weren't straight stripes. They were constantly wavering. So 9/11 never ended for her. So I suggested that we use a color yellow, kind of similar to this actually, because it's a nice calm color, and yellow will actually help you with learning. So if you've got kids who they're not having a good time at school, they're really struggling, even if they just wear a yellow shirt, it will make a difference. But if you can have them study in yellow, it's really going to have an impact. So I suggested that. She says, you know, the living room's kind of this color, and we can't get her out of there. She lives in there. I said, well, let's paint this room. So you think about this kid, 9 years old, how long before she would have been put on drugs, Zoloft, you know, whatever. The doctors would have never said, what does her room look like? They would have never thought about it. So she would have been on drugs for God knows how long. So they all got their rooms back. Everybody lived a much happier life. Just from a can of paint, $30 in a weekend, changed this little girl's life. Okay? That's how powerful it can be. So that's a little bit about the power of color. There's a lot of ways that we are susceptible to it. Bakery boxes, you know why they're pink?
Stimulate appetite.
Yeah, that's red or yellow or orange. Those will all stimulate appetite. Pink actually increases your sweet tooth.
Wow.
Yeah. So don't make your cookies jar pink. Okay. Great way to go on a diet. Put all the cookies in not a pink jar. Okay. Clara does a really amazing job at the painting, having a conversation with color. Okay. So we've got blue here, and this is bright blue. So, you know what blue means? It's calming, it's relaxing, trustworthy, exactly. And down here we've got orange. So orange is creative, happy, it's bold, it's daring. And in the middle we've got some green, which is peaceful, calming.
It's a beige.
Ochre. So this is really a perfect winter painting. Okay, because the blue and the orange are opposite each other in the color wheel. They're direct complementaries. And they're almost fighting with each other. You can feel that tension between them. And that's what you're looking for when you're doing a winter home, is you want to create that tension. And as an artist, what she's done is she's softened it. This blue is really a very demanding blue. I mean, it's a soft color, but it's a very demanding blue. And to me, because of my interpretation anyway, this almost feels like God's fingers coming down and saying, hey, calm down a little bit, you know? But it just, and then here, the two colors are meeting and saying, okay, we're creating some peace. So together they're pushing against each other, but then in the middle there's this conversation where they intertwine, and it's lovely. Claire is a joy to work with, and if you need artwork, because she does all kinds of colors. She's not, she does any season. She can do whatever. And what's fascinating is the way the conversation of the colors happen. So, all right.
Does anyone have any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay.
You said.